Here's the question I got asked. I got promoted. I want to add the new position at my company to my LinkedIn profile. I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. So go to your LinkedIn profile, logged in into LinkedIn obviously, come down to your experience section, and you can hit the plus right here to add a new position. Now, by the way, I could just as easily hit add profile section, which is right here on your LinkedIn profile, and I could have gone to core and add position. If you scroll down, you'll notice it shows up right here, add profile section. Go to core and add position. I could have done that way as well. I prefer to go to the experience section and look at it and make a decision. Do I need to make changes on any of these other roles before I add this? I'm going to add this position under SCORE Business Mentor with SCORE Mentors North Carolina P, my triad, just so I can make this a little easier to demonstrate. So here's what I'm going to do. I can be viewing that. Again, I could have hit the plus. I could have hit this plus up top, but I want to scroll down and see this while I'm doing this. So I'm going to use add profile section, and I'm going to add position. That way this is right there so I can see it. Now the title, you want to be very purposeful about the title. It does not need to be HR assigned. It really should be keyword rich, focused on your target audience. So this is a regional SCORE mentor managers, mentoring, guiding business professionals to success. Doesn't need to be the HR assigned title. Now, employment type, when I go to add that, you don't have to put anything. You may, if it is full-time, whether you work for someone else or you run your own business, you may want to put full-time. I'm personally not a fan of self-employed, but others like that. Maybe if you want people to know it's part-time, you want them to know it's contract or apprenticeship, that's fine, as long as you want them. If there's a benefit for them to know, the viewer, the target audience, to know that you are in this different role. For me, I don't put anything. Now, here's the big thing. Two big important pieces that you need to have to be able to connect this to an existing company is I've got to type in the name the same way it is on the in there already, and it's SCORE Mentors NC, and there it is, SCORE Mentors NCP, my triad. I'll select that. And now it's going to connect it to this entry here. My location, again, for me, it's not important. Maybe you want people to know that you're working in a specific geographical region or you're working in a specific country. If that's important to your target audience, then I would put that in there. Again, also location type, if it's important to your target audience for them to know that you're on-site, hybrid, or remote, you could put that. You don't have to. Again, anything that has an asterisk, you're required to put something in. Anything without an asterisk, you could leave blank. Now, here's the second big important step. In order for this to connect to the existing company that's in there to show the promotion, I've got to make sure that the dates align with this date. So I can't have it. I've got to have I got to have them aligned. So I started this job, you can see right here, in 2021, and this new role I'm starting in 2023. Now, if I go back in a moment and I end this position, I want to make sure I end it in the same year. If you put a month, it needs to end in the same month or the month before so that they align. So I'm not going to put month. I could, but I'm just going to put the year. Now, I'm not a fan of managing prior positions while you're adding a new experience. Just finish adding the new experience and go change those other positions later. You want to choose the industry that is the most specific, again, to your target audience. So maybe your roles change. Maybe the industry that you serve is adjusted. You want to adjust that as well. Now, here's another big one. This is called the description field. You get 2,000 characters in here. What I want you to think about is telling a story to your target audience about who you are, what you do, what you will do in this role focused to them. Don't make this HR design content. Make this content where you are speaking clearly to your target audience, telling them what you do for them. So you populate that. Make it easy to read, by the way. I'm just dropping some text in there to show you, just formatting. Make it easy to read. Now, do you want to change your profile? Don't change it here. Again, add the position, do the other management later. I'm not going to change that. Maybe I'll change it later if my role has changed and I want my headline to change. Now, you can add skills. These are skills that are existing to your LinkedIn profile today. You can add those skills to this position if it's important to your target audience. You can add rich media. You can add a document, a PDF, an image, a slide deck, again, if it is important to your target audience. Not just important to you. This is critical. Once you fill it all out, you stop, you go back through it, and you look for any misspellings or any grammatical mistakes, and then you say to yourself, this is good. You hit save. Now, there's a couple of things that are going to come up. Number one is LinkedIn's going to want you to promote this new position as a LinkedIn post. Well, make a decision to do that or not. Maybe it's really important for you to tell your entire LinkedIn network and others on LinkedIn that you have this role. If you're going to do that, if you hit next, you want to be very purposeful about not just simply use the words that LinkedIn gives you. You want to use words that tell your target audience what you are going to be doing for them. You're happy to share you're starting this role to do what? To help your target audience, to help them solve their problems, help them create value. Do not use that standard text like everyone else uses. Customize it so you're speaking very clearly to your target audience. And maybe you might want to, edit this image. Maybe you want to use a different image. I don't know, but you want to be maybe you don't want any image. You get rid of it. Or you can add an image of your own. But again, everything you put in this post needs to speak to your target audience about this new position you have and how excited you are to be able to have it to help your target audience. And once you do that, then you can, I can go back and I can hit post if I want to, or in this case, I'm going to hit X and I'm going to discard it. Now, there's one more thing LinkedIn wants you to do. I don't understand this, but because I'm adding a new position, LinkedIn is saying, hey, Teddy, maybe you want to start connecting with some other people that the algorithm or the app thinks are relevant to me in this new position. This is interesting. These are exactly the same names that showed up when I was adding another position that's totally irrelevant to this one. So I don't really know what the logic is behind this, but I can hit done right here and say or I can hit the X and come out of this. And then you can come down and you can see that I added this new position. You can see that it's on top above Burriss Consulting. Well, that's not where I want it. Even though it's a new role, I do not want this above my main business. So I have to hit the pencil, and then I have to hit the reorder button. And then what I need to do now is I need to grab this right here and move this up top. And then I can hit the X. And now my main business with the associated positions is above my score business with the associated positions and the new promotion. Now, do this slowly. If you made a mistake, edit it, stop and look at this. Don't just drop it in and run away. And also, you may want to come back and go, okay, so now I'm the regional mentor, so I've got to go change this position, and I got to mark it as I no longer work there, and I left this job in 2023. And now when I save this, it's going to put me through the same gyrations about wanting to connect with other people. Hit the X. And now you can see, did I do it right? Yeah, I think I did. Let me come out of here and look at it as others will see it. And you can see there's my main business at Burriss Consulting, and there's my Score Mentor business, my new role, and my prior role that I no longer work at. Do this slowly, check your grammar, check your spelling, because you want to put this position on there so that it highlights your excitement for this promotion at this organization. I'm Teddy, your LinkedIn and Sales Navigator strategist, trainer, and coach. I hope this is helpful for you.